hello. Um,
Hello.
it's great when you can write your own bio, right? You can say whatever you want.
I was like, you must have written that,
Yes,
right?
I did.
Can I sit here? Or am I in the front?
I think that would be fine.
Yeah.
Can you see the logo still if it sits there? Yeah, that should be fine. Okay.
Nice.
Hello.
Hello.
What? The world is going to hell. It's fucked up, as we know. Many things are happening in the world that is really bad. We have right-wing governments taking over Europe, and loads of bad things happening all over. We once did a poster about Europe. It was an assignment from a newspaper, or a newspaper magazine. They wanted us to do a poster about Europe, and we chose to do it around this quote. Just because you're extremely right doesn't mean you're correct. Fucka King's Day Festival, but what about Malmö? Do you wanna?
Yeah.
You look ready today.
After that introduction, I have to.
Yeah.
Take the stage, whoever Storm or whatever it was. I don't know. Malmö Fest. Yeah, we're gonna start with talking a little bit about a project we did many years ago. It's called Malmö Festival. It was a city festival in Malmö in Sweden, and we did this project. It was the world's largest poster ever made. That was the idea. All of this is made by hand, built big letters. You know, we took them out in the factories, and then these guys are funny. They have no clue what we're doing, but we brought it out. We took it out on the big parking lot. We took photos of this to create this poster, and it was a big project for us. And also a part of why we do this is we like working with our hands and doing things for real, and that's how we approach the design, but also that we could create this as a advertisement for the festival, but then also bring it to the actual festival and use it in the area, and became a part of the physical experience when you go there as well. And this project was it was really big.
Yeah.
We got a lot of attention, and we thought that oh, this is cool. Finally, someone wants to write about this.
It's great. Do you guys have city festivals in Holland? No? So we heard about this King's Land Festival. You've all been to it, right? Dressing in orange, on a boat.
No black.
A little bit tipsy. So you're celebrating the king, I think, or the royal family. And when we see this, you can see that this woman on the right, I'm not sure if she's a princess or not, but she sees something, and we did as well when we were scrolling through blogs about the Malmö Festival project, like this one. Because at the top, we saw, wait, what is this? That's the King's Day Festival from Amsterdam. Girls love DJs. I don't know what that is. But so we found out. We went to this website. We were like, wait, what is this? And then we clicked it, and we were like, wow, okay. So there's this Dutch festival that is very big, very huge, and we started to it feels like things are similar, but when we did this. These stripes were from the parking lot, and they were there from the beginning. We didn't have a choice, and we chose to keep them. But this agency, they had to create these stripes, but they didn't know why, of course. This pen was so big, this marker is so heavy, that we had to have Ali standing there and carry it, and we thought it was kind of funny. This guy is strong. He needs... He almost not holding it. It's like it's just there or something, and he's checking his phone or something. I don't know. Anyway, we also found out these three things. They put 3 lines behind the topography. The only reason why we did that was to get the shadow underneath. So we were like, oh, fuck, we have to put something underneath so that the topography is a little bit higher. They did it in 3D, but they still put those 3. But, I mean, we won't shoot anyone. It's probably not intentional. And then we managed to go to a website. We won't mention any names or any agencies here, but we went and saw this case. They were really proud of this project, and they put it on a website. And here's the process. So you can see their first sketching by hand. They knew exactly how it would look. Yeah, everything. And wait, what's that? So, everything is a remix, but if you want to remix, make a bloody effort. Lanter Fanter.
Oh my God. Yeah, that was just, we are Snask. Someone said that. You know, I'm just going to go through what we're going to talk about. That was just the intro. Now we're getting into the real stuff. So we're going to talk about who are we. We're going to go through 8 steps to successful directing. We're going to talk about our view of branding, branding through visuals, steal a good quote, use your Wi-Fi password as inspiration, develop an intern culture. This one is important. How to get rich in 5 minutes. So it's like towards the end, so you have to stay, you know, all of that. And then we also have all of coaches and Raten. But first, we're going to start off with a word from Obama.
Please join me in inviting President Barack Obama and Kehinde Wiley to unveil the portrait.
SNAS is a very professional design, branding, and film agency. They don't play around when it comes to work. They do fast and accurate deliveries. They're creative, and all their stuff is tight. I highly recommend them. SNAS is great. And again, we're not spying on your calls.
Yeah, and we're gonna have, like you saw, it was like ultimate wisdom before. We're gonna do a few of these. So this one is that praise can come from expected places. This one is from Fiverr.com. You don't need fucking AI to do shit.
No.
All you need is $5, and you go there.
Obama is cheap.
Obama is very cheap. Yes.
So who are we? We are design, branding, and film agency. That means that our mom and dad thinks that we do computer, which not computers or anything, just computer or data. That's fine as well. It's as close as we're ever going to come to making them understand.
It's important. We don't do development. We don't do digital stuff that much.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if all the people here do that.
Maybe.
We saw there was code
We're the misfits.
on slides before. Code.
Yep.
I'm like, but that's cool. Like, that's super cool.
That's good.
But I know. Sorry,
There's
I'm
a
like-
sense of sarcasm in his voice. This slide is very important. Oops. It's a slide with loads of logotypes, and you'll be like, holy shit, they're so professional. Snask, they have so many clients. We don't work with any of these anymore. We lost all of them. But it's very good. So if you have a presentation, you can email us, and we'll send you this slide, and you put it among the first 5 slides, something like that, and people will think you're very professional. So this is our painting. We had this artist called Ulrika Westerberg. We asked her to paint a really big painting, almost this size, and then paint us in. So that's Eric, that's me. So everyone with a more detailed face are people we work with. We also have a tattoo flag, because we tattoo everyone. We also have a doorbell, and instead of having people ring the bell and we have to run and open the door, we thought, why not just give them compliments? So here it is.
No,
No?
it's no sound.
This is a video with sound. Maybe something wrong with our keynote.
That would be hilarious. If that.
Well, anyway, it gives you compliments, so when we finally come and open the door, they're very happy when we come there. We also have a police mirror, so people from the outside, you see yourself.
Still no sound.
Still no sound. That's strange.
It's like a background noise from the city there.
Yeah.
And then
This is where we sit and work.
You hear steps.
That's our kitchen.
In.
That's our painting.
Here it is.
That's where the intern lives. And that's us again. Do we know if sound is working soon? Sorry?
We haven't changed anything. We had sound in the first video.
That's strange. Okay, we'll see if it works later. This is another one. So when we sit and work, some people are just standing watching themselves. And it can be kind of awkward when we have a meeting. We also have a stone outside, so when they remade the street, we stole one of these stones and we sent it to a tombstone artist, and we put in one of our manifesto points: if you love someone, let it show. We also have these ones, but I'm not sure if this works now.
No, but I mean,
No.
I'm sorry, guys, but something must be wrong. Can
Yeah,
you?
we have to.
Sorry,
I think we have to check the sound.
Station for a second. Check it out.
I can say some funny things in the meanwhile. No pressure at all. So this guy is called Max. He's a sound genius. And he told us, I can do anything with sound. And we were like, yeah, right, Max. Can you make 8 toilet rolls sing in different tones? He's like, yeah, sure. So that's what he did, and I'm going to show you in a minute. Do we have any questions, maybe? No one? Is everyone going to the after party tomorrow? Yes, okay. 5 people. That's going to be great. That will be good. Okay. Is it?
I mean,
You had one job. Oh, okay, let's see. No? That's so strange. What else can I tell you? This is our first time speaking in Amsterdam, but it's not our first time in Holland. We've been to Breda many, many times. We've been also to is Hasselt here? No, Hasselt is in Belgium, no? Oh? Also here, okay. Yes, we've been to Hasselt, we've been to Breda, Namur is in Belgium. That I know. Yes. Anyone from Belgium here? Whoa, wow, it's so many of you. Taking over. Taken over. Not in football, though, but... Okay, what else can we say? Speaking of football, Sweden is not through to the Euros. That's sad.
I love this. You're doing a great job.
Thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying my best.
What do you guys think? The first video works.
First video still has audio, so it's in the presentation somewhere.
That's so strange. Well, okay, I guess we have to see. The Hives video worked when we looked at it. The Hives video worked when we looked at it, so it should work.
Can you open the last presentation?
Maybe.
Did we change anything?
No, we didn't, but I can check if that works instead. Sorry,
We did change something.
it doesn't work up there. Oh, it works with the Obama. Okay, let's see if we can.
Oh, hey, man.
Let's see if this.
You don't think I can do this?
I think you can, and that's what worries me. I think you're going to sit here in silence, aren't you, and make them watch you?
Yeah.
I thought you were.
Exactly.
Hey,
I thought that was
instead,
kind of interesting.
I thought that would be kind of cool. It could be an art piece. Hang on. Ladies and gentlemen, a man sitting drinking. Mm-hmm. Hey, why don't I interview you while we wait? Should I interview him? Find out some more about him? Okay, where are you originally from?
I'm from, it's called Åkersberga. Do you know where that is?
Nope.
No. It's pretty awful place outside of
I have a
Stockholm.
mic. I don't know why I'm holding the microphone.
Yeah,
you already
I
have a
found that,
microphone.
But that's
It's an awful
cool.
place.
It's like
okay, where is the best place that you've been on vacation recently?
where I've been on vacation.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell you guys that,
Okay.
because then you're gonna go there.
That is a fair point.
You know, no, but it's something happened.
I don't know, it was our presentation.
No, fuck, that's so weird.
Yeah, that's okay.
What's the best place you've gone to vacation?
Sorry, the best place? Breda.
Moonwalking away.
Oh my God, Breda. Yeah, that was.
So some of the videos won't work, but the important ones will. This is our shirt. You can buy it if you want. You don't have to, but it's good. You have to buy this one. It's our book. It's called Make Enemies and Game Fans. It's sold out, so you actually can't buy it. Sorry. You can buy this one. It's our bike. We've had it for 7 years. So far, we sold 2 to ourselves. It's 800 euros, way too expensive, but you get the book for free. Maybe 2, just because it's you. So ultimate wisdom here is make your studio space a fun and inspiring place to be. Something that sounds very logical, but most companies think that if we put people in gray fucking cubicles and make them want to commit suicide, they're going to be very efficient at work.
Also, make it fun with sound.
I know.
Yeah. Just-
I'm going to go jump into 8 steps to successful directing here. Are you ready? Because this is
no,
about Eric.
I'm not. I like zoned out now.
Yeah.
I'm just drinking beer now.
No, that's good. You do that very well.
Forgot what we were doing.
Step 1. Convince your favorite band to make that Snask should make a music video for their first album release in 10 years. Anyone knows this band? The Hives, yes.
One person who knows. One guy was like, "Oh yes."
Yeah, 3 people.
Like-
It's the 3 people out of 5 that's going to the after party.
But they contacted us.
They contacted us.
Yeah,
that's
so
true.
we didn't. So
That
it's
is true.
actually, yeah.
Step 2, you have to
That's cool.
find a famous actor that looks like you.
Wow, this is some old
Yeah, that's
photos
good.
of me.
Step 3, tell the Hives that they shouldn't be in their own music video.
That's fucking genius, you know.
Yeah, it's very
No,
genius.
they don't understand.
Step 4, instead recruit the top financial CFOs of Sweden to act the band.
This is how you make business.
So this is not a joke. These are the top CFOs of big companies in Sweden, actually. Step 5, you regret yourself about the Hives not being in their own music video.
That's true.
6, direct and record a music video. So here is from the middle of the music video.
It's so long.
My guy Ponzi, he had a scheme, and the world is like a head of hair. Some are waiting for their share, some are balling once a billionaire. It's an enigma wrapped in a riddle, enshrined in a mystery. Got all the facts, got all the figures, but with all of them you disagree. It goes 4, 3, 2, 1. Countdown to shut down. Shut down. Into the promised land, the Babylon man ain't never gonna quit. Look out, baby, this is it. Shut up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Countdown to shut down. Countdown to shut down. Shut down. Countdown to shut down. Shut down. Shut down. Shut down. Countdown to shut down.
Yep. Step 7, take photos for a new modeling career. And step 8, thank God and your runners that someone else cleans up the mess.
That's
Now
nice.
we're going to go into the serious bits. our view on branding. What is branding? Well, branding is not product or service, no matter what they tell you. The product and services have to be immaculate. People will complain if they check out with Klarna, for example, and it doesn't work. If it works, no one is going to give a good review. Same for restaurant visits, etc. But guess what? People who buys a BMW, they don't buy it because of the rational product benefits, like four-wheel drive, German engineering, connected drive, etc. If that was true, they might as well buy an Audi, Volkswagen, or Mercedes. People buy a BMW because they want to live the lifestyle of a person driving a BMW. Probably it's a guy, maybe he plays golf, he has a bad handicap, he wants to talk about business even though he doesn't know about business. It's called lifestyle branding. Same thing goes for a handbag. A Chanel bag costs 6,000 euros. The same bag without the logo costs 600 euros. Our brain works that we get a dopamine kick when we, for example, wear a Chanel bag and we know it's real. If we wear it and we know it's fake, even though everyone else around you think it's real, you don't get the dopamine kick because you're a fucking liar. No. So branding is not data. Whew, important in this audience to talk about this. Branding is not data. From this very second and backwards in time, that's what is measurable. This very second and forward in time, which is what's interesting, is non-measurable unless you're a medium or a spirit or something. So when you're looking at data and history, you're looking at what already happened. And when you want to look forward in time, you have to use vision and innovation. It's not measurable. No one can ever say that you have it or not. It's something that every human, though, possesses. We can change history to data and future to vision. And you think, maybe we can just ask people what they want. That's the best way to find out things. But it's not, because people have no fucking clue what they want. Instead, you need to trust in expertise, your own expertise, your team's expertise, or other expertise. Now, Henry Ford didn't ask us if we wanted a horse, or a car, for that matter. We would have said a faster horse, not a car, for example, because we didn't know. We had no idea. Steve Jobs never asked us if we wanted an iPhone, because we didn't know if we wanted an iPhone, and he kind of knew. So instead, they created the iPhone, and today we like it. Sometimes data is relevant, but then we have to know why we're analyzing it and what we're doing. So during the Second World War, the fighter jets came back with lots of bullet holes. You know this already. They said, oh, this is where they get shot down. We have to reinforce the planes at these places. And they started doing this, and then someone came and like, you're looking at the wrong thing. You're looking at the planes that are coming back. You should look at the planes that are not coming back, and they are being shot down in the engine, the cockpit, and the rear. So you have to just know what you're measuring. So should Apple ask us what iPhone 21 Pro should look like? No, exactly. Because we have no clue. So we think, oh, 3 cameras, it's probably more of those, something, and iPhone 31 is probably going to be that. So we can't ask people what they want all the time because they have no fucking clue. It will become a negative spiral where nothing new is ever allowed, nothing that provokes is ever allowed. It becomes a negative echo chamber, basically. So we work a lot with, let's talk about AI, for example. AI is here to stay. It's a combo of human and AI that will be standard. AI won't take our jobs. You just need to start using it. But AI is racist and sexist. Why, you think? Because tech industry consists of 74% men, 26% women. Out of these men, 62% are white, 20% Asian. So it's not their fault, it's just that that's how it looks. So we can't leave AI in the hands of tech people alone. We all have to be part of it, otherwise it's going to be shit. We work a lot with Spotify, and they see that people listen only 1.5 minutes on a song before they change app. And also they tend to listen more to songs that kick within 5 seconds, at least if they're high. But that doesn't mean that musicians should make songs that are 1.5 minutes long and kicks within 5 seconds. We would fucking kill ourselves. So on the other hand, we have Freddie Mercury. He's on the Vision side here. So he made a song that was almost 6 minutes long. It had more than 3 different genres, and radio told them no one is going to want to hear this song. Rest is history. most important video with sound, right? Be more like Freddy's ultimate wisdom. So, heart before head. We have to speak more to the heart, less to the head. Less product and service focus, more brand focus. So less rational sales messages and more emotions. Barnett and Field saw that if you use build emotions and build brands, this is how it goes, the sales. It goes like a staircase upwards. If you use rational messaging in performance marketing, you put in money, the sales go up. And when you stop putting in money, the sales go down to zero again. When you combine these two, you see that the performance marketing ads starts walking in a staircase of the brand marketing. Kind of logical. If you like a brand, the ads will be more effective on you. They call this a 60-40 split. 60% was supposed to be brand building, 40% of the budget should be used for sales activation. This was 10 years ago. Today, this is 95-5 rather than 60-40. It's because people are not ready to buy when they see an ad and they're not persuaded by ads. Actually, the biggest call to action button today is skip ad on YouTube. If you sit with a friend and skip ad comes up and you don't press it, I'm going to come and punch you because that's what you should do. But you need to build brands and make sure that you're top of mind when someone needs your service. It's not going to be like, do you need oat milk? No, I don't. But when you're like, I need oat milk. Oh, bing, then maybe Oatly should come up. Last but not least, if marketing is asking someone out on a date, that's marketing. Branding is the reason they say yes. I know no one here has used Tinder, but if you ever do, marketing, no one laughed. That's fine. Marketing is writing a funny message, sending it to 100 people, hoping for attention and a laugh. Branding is having a good profile. But it doesn't matter if you write a really funny message to someone, hee hee, and then someone goes to your profile and you have sunglasses on one photo, so you can't see who the fuck you are. The second photo you send it with two friends, so no one knows who is who. Third one, you hold a fish because you think that the other gender likes fish. It's not going to work out, so you have to know that's the difference between them. Maybe you want to say something. Feels like I went on. It's good for you.
Why was that funny? Okay. Oh, fuck, no. Oh, wait, I'm losing my mic thing. Or is it? Okay, it's fine. Thank you, Freddie.
You're welcome.
It's very
You want
insightful.
this?
That was very, knowledgeable. It's cool. Branding through visuals. So, talking about taking this, what Freddie talked about, and bringing it into the visual world, because we do loads of video, photos, etc. We are trying to make brands come to life, basically, by creating like visual worlds that are built on like emotions. So instead of like pushing out the rational sales message or showing the product over and over and all this like, things that the marketing people wants to show all the time, we create a world that is recognizable and makes you feel something and that just exists all the time for this brand, So we did that for a company called Klarna.
You like them?
Yeah, no.
No.
But they're a bank. They steal your money. It's fine. We all in it together, we know. So we started to make these worlds for them. And they had like light themes, like, because they are in the shopping world. So this is like, okay, it could be working out or health things, etc. And then we just like build these worlds, and we could like take so much content from this. Like each one of these sets or whatever we created was made to be able to exist everywhere. So it can be like a background on a website or an app. It can be of course, like on ads and stuff and digital, all the digital platforms. But then it can also be just in a fucking PowerPoint presentation that one of their salespeople are doing. Here are just like many more examples. I'm going to show you like a few % of what we created for them. But they all like go in this theme and you sort of recognize them. And then if they have to then mention something about a product, new feature, something like, oh, we're now with Google Pay, then we can put that into this world, and we can still be there. You still like feel the Klarna vibe, but you can also say something that you need to communicate. Yeah, here are more examples. This was like home entertainment stuff. Yeah, a little bit more like fashion, and yeah, we can do this like more social media things. And all of these were like, we never delivered anything with like a message attached to it. It was always like to be able to, they can use it for anything. But then we, of course, like created spaces, like here, why it's so spacious on the left is because that's the space for like typography, etc. And then, again, when you create this world, then of course you can do more classic advertisement too. So these are more like TV ads.
Klarna.
And when that world is created, you know, then you can start also going even weirder, and you can do stuff that doesn't make any sense, but it's still them, you know. Oh yeah, we have a special surprise. So we were looking through some of our old presentations that we did for them, and then we found like our idea sketches that we presented, and it was kind of funny because they looked like this. So it was obviously not that maybe great, but we must be good at selling. But this is like how the early sketch looked, and how we explained this idea to them, etc. And then I looked at the end result, and it was like, you know, it's very much in the same world, which was kind of interesting because it was so early on. So this is like a fashion one. They're all like seamless loops that are just going on. Also, by the way, that we do all of this stuff for real. So we built a fucking swimming pool. I don't know if that's normal, if we should do that, but like we did. You know, it's all like made in camera. This is how it looked, you know, on set. It's fucking hard to make water loop, but somehow the brain accepts it when you start seeing it. Here's another one that was like more like interior stuff. It became like that from sketch to reality. You saw this one before, the one with the girl skating. And then like, this is how they became. But anyway, so when doing this, basically the ultimate wisdom becomes a world-class brand is built on emotions and absolutely not rational sales messages.
Okay. So the most important chapter. Find your doppelgangers. So one time we were in Amsterdam, the city in Netherlands, and we were walking on the streets, and suddenly this garbage truck drives up, and this man on the garbage truck looks at me and he screams, "Steve! Steve!" I'm like, what? What? Who the fuck is Steve?
Yeah.
A couple of months later, we were in Mexico,
yeah.
and these girls came up to Eric and like, "Hey, are you Eric? Are you David?" He's like, "David? Yeah, you." He's like, "No, I'm Eric." "Oh, you're not David?" We're like, "No. Who the fuck is David and Steve?" And then we found out these two idiots.
We had no clue who they were. We had never heard about them ever.
These two idiots running around the world. They became friends, started touring. fabulous. If you just know 5 notes and you have a huge PA system and people take drugs, you can be a superstar. It's crazy. Anyway, if you're 10% racist, you can be like, okay, Freddie kind of looks like Steve Aoki. He's Asian, has long hair, whatever. But they say Asians look the same, but have you seen this? So every second photo is Eric, and every second photo is David Guetta. So these 2 idiots became friends after we became friends, and they started saving out their hair after we had long hair. And they started touring the world, and who wins, Eric and Freddie or Steve Aoki and David Guetta? So everywhere we've been, we had to sign autographs and stupid shit, and we don't even like their music.
We have
to
so
us,
many
it's kind of
stories.
hard.
It's crazy. I
We
mean,
went to-
hundreds of fan photos, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like,
So we went to South by Southwest, and so a friend of Steve got me on stage. So that's Steve throwing a cake, like you do, in my face.
that's
That's
thank
like the
you.
perfect crime scene. You don't need CSI here. You know, you see what it is. So that's me in the armpit of Miley Cyrus' little sister. And that's me coming up. Yeah. So just because you don't know about it doesn't mean you don't have a shitty superstar DJ doppelganger. You want to read this quote?
Oh yeah. Steal a good quote. Okay, shit. This is from Mark Shaler, a friend of ours, and his name is very small down there, but we stole this from him basically. Disruption is normal now. Change is fucking inevitable. How it was done yesterday is not how it should be done today. Nothing stays the same, and neither should you. But the problem comes when change happens and you don't. And this is something we truly believe in and that we try to bring with us in all our work and I guess our lives. We just change everything all the time.
Yeah.
It's like the presentations, the keynotes. We always change them. We did. Oh yeah, I will continue now.
Yeah, that's what
Oh yeah, this is awesome. Develop an intern culture. Yeah. So we, through the years, we've been going on for many years now with Snask. It's been like 15, 16 years, 17, I don't know, something like that. And we had so many interns through the years, and we love them. It's so much fun. They come from like all over the world, and they're talented, and we have a blast with them. So for us, this has been very important. So we wanted to really like develop a culture around this. They have this thing called the intern journal that they make during their time at Snask. It's sort of like a diary, of the time, and they get to show this on the last day. We go through this, and we have fun. And they're all in our studio. If you want to read them at some day, you can come by. We also force interns to get tattoos. Here's a few of them. It's different motives. They're all like super happy. So it's like very fun when we sometimes like meet them somewhere in the world now, and they all have a tattoo to show. It's great. So this is something we do, and then we also fool interns to go abroad. So this is Fabrizio Morra, an amazing art director that started as an intern at Snask some years ago. He then went over and he worked with us too, so he was an employee for many years. Now he has left us and went to Barcelona, where he's like freelancing. He's amazing, super talent. The thing was, when he was starting, me and Freddie, we had just been booked together with Magnus, that used to be at Snask 2, co-founder. And we were booked to a conference to give a talk in Costa Rica. And we were like, okay, this is amazing. And then like a couple of months before we're going, Magnus suddenly comes to us and like, oh, guys, I can't go. I can't do it. I have to stay home with my family, etc. And we were like, oh, damn it. But we already have we're 3 people that's supposed to go. So we were like, who are we going to bring? Like we have an extra seat. And then we're like, oh, we have this intern coming. Maybe we like fool him and we bring him to Costa Rica. And like, this is a good idea, So we're like, yeah, let's do that. So then the problem started. How the fuck do we practically? It's basically like kidnapping. We didn't like think about that much, but you know, so we were like, "Fuck, we need his passport details." So we started to tell him that to be an intern in Sweden, you have to send your passport, etc. And he was like, "No, I don't." Like we were, "Yes, you do." And if you don't, and then, like after a lot of convincing, he sent the details. We managed to book the flights and stuff, you know. And then, you know, it was getting closer, and we were like, "What if he has a life? What if, like?" We're going to be away for like a week. Like, what's like? So we need to come up with something. So we started to basically we came up with this idea that we told him. We were like, Fabrizio, we're going to take you for a week. We're going to do a little like thing out in the archipelago of Sweden on the countryside. We're going to bring you there, and it's like a creative week, like a fun workshops and things, you know. And yeah, you have to come to this, and we always like bring a special guest, like an international, like fun designers, you know, that will join us for this week, and you know. So we're like, so that week you have to be clear, like you have to be there. Okay. And then we're getting closer, and it's time to go, and we're like, fuck, it's still like, why would he bring his passport to this, and blah, blah. So we started making a list. We were like, sent this email to him, like, this is like 1 day before we're leaving. This is important. 1, bring your passport, maybe international waters, which is the most stupid lie ever. It's not at all, but it worked. Secondly, no need for warm clothes, but please bring swim shorts for the sauna. This is like in February in Sweden. It's fucking ice cold, freezing, -degrees, horrible. He's Italian, it's poor, you know, it's like he needs warm clothes. 3, make a sign for this year's special guest, who is Gemma O'Brien. It should say Gemma O'Brien, life is life. It's just stupid. 4, don't put too much time on the sign, because we know he was an ambitious, talented guy. He would do this. Of course, the next day we bring it up. We're like, oh, we're gonna go to the airport to meet the special guest. He shows up like this. So of course, he put all night on making this Gemma O'Brien life is life sign. We come to the airport, we try to find like a good space where like this maybe is where she's coming out. Like it's around. And then we stand there and we wait.
Oh, there's no sound.
Oh, no sound.
Well, he's very happy that Gemma O'Brien is gonna come.
We're asking him.
Life is life.
It's like his idol. He's so happy I'm standing here waiting for Gemma O'Brien.
Yeah, take the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're out of time. In this one.
And then, but we had to wait for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It was our fault, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't know. Anyway, so, and then when, you know, we wait there, and then we were like, oh no, we got a phone call. And we were like, oh no, that was Gemma calling us. She can't make it. She won't be able to come to Stockholm. And he said, what? But she's going to Costa Rica. And he's like, okay. And we're like, so we are doing that too. He was like, and then he got so confused.
You can skip.
And again, yeah, but you have to see his eyes here.
He says, wait, I have to realize. Wait. I remember what I packed in my bag. No, I have winter clothes. No, I don't need winter clothes in Costa Rica. Yeah, no.
Anyway, we posted this online, and then we flew to Costa Rica. And then when we arrived, there was a local agency there that had made Fabrizio's own clothing line for him. So
Now I have clothes.
Sorry?
No, I'm trying to imitate it.
Oh, you
I
sorry.
have clothes, yes. I have a T-shirt. I have shorts. Show the logo. Yes.
So Fabrizio Mora, life is life. And then to like close this circle, because we knew, of course, that Gemma O'Brien would be at this conference, and we knew her, so we told her like, then you have to come up on stage. We played Life is Life, you know, and Fabrizio could leave the sign to her, and yeah, it was a very, very nice moment in life. So the ultimate wisdom here is you don't have to bring interns abroad. It can be expensive, it can be tricky, but branding them with a tattoo is definitely reasonable.
Okay, we only have 5 minutes left. So we're gonna end on a positive note. In this audience somewhere is Richie Boy. Richie is a golden boy who was picked up as one of the top 10 creators in the world. He did his internship at Snask, and he was our art director for many years. He's now living in Amsterdam, so he's here.
He's like a creative director.
He's a creative director at Buck.
It's really
And he's very talented. He did a lot of things by hand. And when he became this creative top talent, we know the journalists in our industry, they're not real journalists, you know, they're kind of bloggers. But anyway, they asked us, could you send a photo of Richard, because we want to publish this magazine where he's one of the top 10 talents in the world. We're like, yeah, any photo of Richard? And they're like, yeah, any photo will do. We're like, great. So we decided to send him as a nurse. And we had a casting, so there were loads of different nurses that we could choose from. So
it
we
was
went
a
through
tough selection.
very tough selection, I would say. There were a lot of good talents for sure. But in the end, this one won.
Classic.
Yeah. So one of the top talents in the world is a nurse called Richard Gray. And it's funny because when you read this is more than 10 years ago. Between the ages of 20 to 30, you can spend your time figuring out who you are. This is him saying. Between 30 and 40, he's turning 40 this year, you're trying to prove who you are. So in 10 years, I hope to be proving to people that I'm someone whom I don't know yet. It's good, Richard, it's good. So ultimate wisdom here is cross-dress can lead to great success.
Oh,
So I'm gonna leave you with that image, and then we're gonna have a selfie time. And
did you hear the reaction to that? That was not like laughing.
know,
that was
it
like
was-
feeling bad. It was like
they were laughing at us, not
it
with
was
us.
going so well. We were
So
like
I know.
on the roll.
I wanna film you guys, and I want you to scream as if we're Justin Bieber. It's for my mom.
David,
Could you turn off the lights, and I want you to take up your phones and put on the flash, like Beyonce concerts, you know? I know we're not Beyonce, but wow, yeah, like this. Okay, this is good. And then when I film, I want you to scream, so people really think it's. So Mama will be proud. Are we ready?
well,
Wow, thank you so much, Amsterdam. See you at the after party, the 5 people who's going. Huh?